Hello everyone, welcome to Rockstar Gaming. My name is Eric. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of a new game that I just received from Kickstarter from AEG. This is going to be an unboxing of the Matsuri edition of Let's Go to Japan. It is still wrapped, as you can tell right here, in this furoshiki cloth, traditional wrapping cloth used to wrap gifts. It's supposed to be a more eco-friendly version of wrapping your gifts and everything there. So we are going to go ahead, unbox this, as well as a few other items that I received from a Kickstarter pledge. And let's go ahead and get this one started. Normally I would be at this point reading off the back of the box, but we need to carefully unwrap this first. And there we go, there. So we'll take that apart, come on. So there is that right there, and are you tied up again down here? Yes, you are. So there is that, and there is our box. There is no plastic wrap on the box right here, so you don't need to deal with that. It is gold embossed on this edition of the game. So we have Let's Go to Japan, a game by Josh Wood. We're going to carefully flip it over, and there is what the back of our box looks like. Let's Go to Japan, a game by Josh Wood. Your travelers planning and experiencing your own dream vacation to Japan. While bouncing between Tokyo and Kyoto, you'll visit can't miss tourist attractions and local flavor. Use 160 beautifully illustrated cards. Using 160 beautiful illustrated cards, you will discover activities and strategically place them to create your week-long itinerary. Puzzle out the optimal activities to maximize your experience while balancing your resources. Play competitively or solo, earning victory points by successfully navigating the cities, making the most out of your favorite activities, and filling your personal goals. The most points wins, but everyone has the chance to create a memorable vacation. So there is that. I'm just going to put the box over here and actually take a look at what this cloth looks like. So there is what that looks like. It is still trying to bunch up a little bit from the fold lines, but there is a little bit of that. Not sure, don't know if they have instructions on there of how to, get this to, stretch out and, lay flat and whatnot, but it does look very nice, very, very soft. Very soft. I like all the different artwork on here, and again, there's the big giant logo for the game. So let's go ahead and we're going to place this off to the side there and go back and take a look at the game itself. Let's go ahead and get the box opened up, and we have our instruction manual here. Travel Guide to Japan. Let's Go to Japan, a game by Josh Wood. So there is that right there. I'm assuming this is the rule book. We have that's just a flyer right there kind of covering the rest of the stuff there. So I'm going to take a look in here. Oh, went a little too far. We've got our overview setup, our game components right there. This is the, for the most part, deluxe edition of the game, so there are going to be a lot of components in here that are upgraded to wooden components, so we'll be able to see that. We've got card anatomy over here, what the different icons mean, round order, drawing cards, playing cards, all that sort of stuff, how everything is laid out. Apparently we're only going to be in Japan from Monday through Saturday, supposedly. Play cards continue, day bonuses there. Day bonuses continue, end of round, final round, going on a trip. So it looks like at that point that's when you're actually going to be on the trip. That is pretty cool right there. An example of play right here. Let's see, highlight of the day bonuses, walks, mood tracker, all that stuff. Example mood tracker, trains, trains. Let's see, experience track, final score, highlights of the day examples, and solo rules on the back of the box. So I'm going to put that over there, but as always, we're going to have our components list right here. So let's take this out. I said this was a cover sheet, but this is actually stickers. is what that looks like on there. So it looks like we have a little sticker sheet that goes there with that. Put that over the box right there. And let's take a look at these different components. I think these are all the wooden components that came with the game. So we'll place those there. We'll take a look at those in a minute. It looks like we have another bag of components here. Again, take a look at all the components at one time. We do have our travel journal, which this did replace, I think, the regular score sheet in the game, because all these pages are pretty much the same. There's one thing I'm kind of looking at here that I want to kind of whatever, but there is travel journal right there, and there is a Monday through Saturday scorecard right there, and all the pages are pretty much the same thing. So that's pretty nifty there. Let's go ahead. We've got this board right here. Looks like it's the round tracker board. So there is that right there. I believe it's almost the same thing on the other side. There, a little bit different. So we got that, and then we got quite a few things in here that are exclusive to this edition of the game, plus a few other things. Let's see, we've got our token bag, a Kyoto bag, and a Tokyo bag. So there is that bag right there. Put that there. And then our tokens right there. And Kyoto right there. Nothing, well, Japanese writing on the other side. So there is that. And let's see, I know we're going to have a few exclusive things on here. This looks like a luggage rack tag. So let's take a look at that real quick. I know it's not necessarily gameplay, but let's take a look at it. So there's that. And yeah, that's just a luggage tag. So there's that. And then the other side, you can put your information there. So there's that one. So that's pretty cool. Little extra things on there. We'll take a look at this a little bit later. We'll put it over here with this other stuff. We'll go into that in a minute. We do have a lot of giant cards here. And unfortunately, I know this is a small box. It is condensed enough and everything like that. But there's just a big giant well of stuff here, so you have to figure out something to do with these rather large cards here. Best day trips in Japan, that is something else we'll look at in a minute. And let's go ahead and dig deeper in here. These look like I can't think of what they're called. Postcards. That's what these are. These are, looks like postcards in here. I don't remember what that was for. But different artwork postcards for the trip. So there's some cats right there. Everyone loves cats. And then that's the other side right there. So I guess you could use these as postcards if you wanted to. There is this one here. And then this one here. And then we got some sumo wrestlers. And finally, this little peaceful scene right here. So those are all pretty nice. We'll go ahead and put these back over here. Like that. And then let's go take a look at the boards, and it says apparently as washi tape. This was one of the social stretch goals, I believe, on there, as was the luggage tag, as was the postcards, as was the stickers, and there are some cards in here that were a part of that as well, it looks like. So we'll go ahead and take a look, make sure, nope, that's just for space. And I think that is everything in the box that we haven't looked at yet. So let's go ahead and take a look at what is in here. Now, these are different bags as well that will open up. And so these are the player bags. Now the game, I think, plays 1 to 4 normally. I think if you have the regular standard version, there is 5th player components in here if you did get the deluxe edition. That's basically the pattern that is on all of the bags right there. So there is a blue, green, orange, purple, with, I'm pretty sure, pink being the extra bag right there, the extra the extra player color. So we will take a look at this, and here is our boards again, with this being the pink one, I believe. Oh, that's the orange one. So this is the yeah, this is the orange one, so this is not the extra one, but again, it is the same player board for everyone. You have cards for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Saturday right there. So we do have 6 days of the week for travel and whatnot. So different things on the board that, again, when we get into the actual game and do some gameplay potentially of this, we'll be able to see kind of all the context for all these things. So that is an example there of the player board. Next, we will actually go into some of the tokens. So we'll go ahead and pour these out. So we have different tokens here. All right, so these first tokens here look like they are the wild tokens. That's what that is right there. We've got what looks like our walking tokens here. So there is that example of those right there. And then, let's see, we've got a different happy face emoji looking tokens. Oh, there's something that's not happy though, so we'll take a look at those. There's what those tokens look like there. So those are the happiness and stress tokens. We then do also have our research tokens right there. And again, these, I'm not sure if the standard version has cardboard tokens or not, but these are definitely, you know, wood. These are wooden tokens, so they're very nice, very sturdy tokens there. So I like that a lot. Let's see, we've got our plus 12 token, not sure. We got those there, and then the last thing from this is we do have the different player tokens. I'm pretty sure this one is the round tracker right here. That one is pretty cool looking. So that's a Daruma. So I'm pretty sure that is going to be all of the tokens in that first bag. I'll sort them in a little bit, and then we have the last remaining tokens here. These look like these are going to primarily, that's a lot of tokens there. These are primarily going to be our experience tokens. So it looks like there are a few different colors, and I will say they are sized a little bit differently. I don't know if that's intentional or just how it was made. You can see 2 different tokens right there. The thickness on those right there. I don't think it would be too much of a bother for gameplay, but it looks like there are, it says 25, so I'm assuming it's 5 sets of 5 right there. So there's our tokens. So there is the red and yellow experience tokens right there. And then we've got pink and blue. And then finally the green right there. Again, haven't gone through the rules yet because it's an unboxing, so that is what we have there. And like an idiot, I did go back and look, and when I said that there was a difference in the thickness of the tokens, and thinking at first that it was just a processing error or something like that, I do realize that right here the thinner ones have the different colored backs of the players and the other ones do not. So I would assume at that point that is the 20 experience tokens are going to be these, and these are going to be the favorable condition tokens, which have the alternate colored background on them. Again, you can see that they have all the different player colors on them. So that is on me right there. So there is going to be a difference in how those tokens do look. Again, there's a ton of tokens in this game. I do need to, and I think I have some, we'll be figuring out how to separate these out for storage so that way they're not just in two different bags. But the other thing on here is we do have our train tokens right there. There are those, and I believe that is all the tokens. I'm going to actually put these all together real quick and see what they look like. Alright, so now that we got all of our tokens finally organized, we do, like I said, have our wild tokens right here, our walk tokens right there, our research tokens here, our mood, stress, and happiness right here. These are one of each of the 5 colors of markers right there for the players. We've got our round marker plus 12 markers, and we have all of our experience markers, or no, our experience tokens right here. And finally, we also have our favorable condition tokens right here and our trains. So those are all the actual tokens. Now they're all laid out, and I was able to organize them to fully figure out what I had in front of me. Again, I will probably be putting these in my own little baggies and stuff like that at a later time, so that way I don't confuse things up that much. So now we'll go ahead and take a look at the cards right here. I know some of the cards in the game that are in these packs were Kickstarter exclusive cards, so I'm not going to show off every card in here. I'm not going to go through and explain which of all the different cards were Kickstarter exclusive or not. They are all listed on the Kickstarter page, and they may or may not, I don't know what they would have done with it, but they may or may not have put some kind of notice on here that they were Kickstarter exclusive or not. So let us see. Let me move these boards out of the way and everything, and we can take a look at, let's see if it tells me what the kind of cards are that we have here. Alright, so it looks like they do separate the cards in between cards that take place in Kyoto and cards that take place in Tokyo. The pink ones here are Kyoto cards, the blue ones here are going to be Tokyo cards, and then these yellow cards are going to be for either city because they don't mention a city on them whatsoever. So is there one that I can pronounce? You know what? We have a postcard of it, so here is a temple right here. Again, my poor pronunciation is not going to help me whatsoever. If you saw my White Death review, you will know. And then we'll take a look here at the other side of the card. So that is that. And then I don't know if, let's see, go for a walk, go for a walk. I think it's roughly the same card back on the other side here. A little bit, yeah. All these cards, for the most part, have the same backing on them. They look like they would be for something else, but they all do have the same backing on them. Again, artwork on here is pretty cool. I like it a lot. There's the Kyoto Tower right there. I like it because it is very simple, like storybook kind of artwork and everything. So it's very good, very good, better than anything I would be able to do with it. Let's see, the Naijo Castle right there. And again, different symbols on the card indicating different requirements and stuff like that for them. So apparently there's a flea market there. So there is that one. So those are examples of Kyoto cards. And then we'll place those here. Let's see, we've got Intend a Festival. So there is that right there. These are more activities, I believe, not necessarily destinations. So when I say that, it says visit a small shrine. Photo sticker booth right there. So, and then buy a gift in an interesting shop. So it's basically what our game looked like right there. And so those are all of our, those are some of our yellow cards right there. They do indicate again that they are from Kyoto, but again, Book does highlight that if this card has a yellow background and no city listed, not there, but turn around, not there, but like here, then it can be used accounted for either Tokyo or Kyoto. So we'll take a look and see what the Tokyo cards themselves say there. Let's go ahead and open this up. Alright, so there's a card right there. Visit an anime museum. Both copies of the card look like they are almost the same. So there are some subtle differences on there. Shout out to Akira Toriyama. Let's see here. Are there any yellow cards here? There are some yellow cards here. Tend to Festival, Take a Hindsight Town, see some Cherry Blossom. So very similar cards what's in there, except for it does have the Tokyo card back to that one. So let's see here. Anything? Shopping in Shibuya. See the Hachiko statue. Watch sumo. Go to a baseball game. There you go. Visit a rescue cat cafe. I'm allergic, so no. Go to a themed cafe. So yeah, pretty cool cards right there. Very good artwork. Like those a lot. So those are our two main decks of cards there. With that said, we've now seen everything that the main game has to offer. There was a few things that were in the box that we didn't go over. We skipped over them originally. These were things that were expansions offered during the Kickstarter. We have the Grab Your Passport expansion here, and then we also have the Best Day Trips in Japan expansion right there. So this one was a expansion that added a few things to the game. Both of them did. Let's go ahead and get these opened up, and we'll take these things out of the wrapper. So this expansion is exclusive. It should have been exclusive. I don't know if they changed anything afterward, but would have been exclusive to this version of the game. It does add, and as you can see, they are punched out here. So we have these purple tokens right here, which are just tokens, which are here, I believe, in the main game. It also does add for all 5 players a Sunday portion of the board, so it basically adds Sunday over to the side over here. And then we've got whatever these they look like waypoints on like Google Maps or something like that. So anyway, so we've got that going on. Does this give me the rules for the expansion? It does. What are these things? Okay, they are 5 location tokens is what those are. So that is what those things are right there. So we'll put that there. And then we've got some day trip specific cards in here. So again, there's our card back. And then there is an example of a card there. So it does list it up at the top as near Tokyo. The cards are slightly different build than, because they're their own deck. Near Kyoto. So these are things outside of Kyoto, it looks like, and outside of Tokyo. So the cards are designed a little bit different than the way the cards look in the main game. So there is that. So that is what's going to be in the Day Trips expansion. Again, haven't played through it yet, so I'm not going to go through the rules specifically for it. And then we have the Passport expansion. All right, so this was a gift that was given if you sign up for their mailing list at the beginning. I did see something in my emails, though, that said this was given out after, not after, this was given out as a, you know, hey, here you go, we're just giving this to everybody kind of a thing. But the Passports expansion, I believe, basically gives like abilities during the course of the game. So see, there's no, nope, there we go. Let's see. Grab your passport. Expansion allows players to experience travel through the eyes of other types of people. Are you a planner who spends extra time getting every detail of your trip right, or are you more spontaneous, ready to hop on a train at a moment's notice? So it's 18 different passport cards. So there is the backing to those cards are there. It does look like a passport a little bit. And then we've got this. So that's like different abilities and whatnot that you have. So happy-go-lucky, score double the cats for your happy tokens and your sad tokens. Spontaneous, start the game with 3 luxury train tokens. Thrifty, go-getter, resourceful. During your trip, double all of your bonuses when scoring each highlight of the day. This includes experience track icons, moon tracker, and wild tokens. So there's that. Start the game with 3 wild tokens. So there's a cool little thing there. So basically different another little add-on that you can put onto the game if you would like. So go ahead and put this over there, but that is going to be the expansion content to the game. We are done with the travel guide for now. And finally, we've got 2 other boxes that came with this. This one is going to be our neoprene play mats. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that. This was, I think, the only thing extra I ended up having to buy with this version of the game. So this didn't get included at all. So I am curious if they added Sunday to this mat, though. Let's go ahead and take this out. So, like how that is displayed here, almost like scrolls with a little rubber band here on it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mats there, and then we've got these other mats here. I'm not sure exactly. Does it say what the difference is? It does not. So let's go ahead and put that there. Let's go ahead and take out, we'll take the blue player and the blue player here. Put all these other ones off to the side and see what these look like. So let's do that, and then oh, we only went to Saturday again. So there is the neoprene mat for that one. So there's what that looks like. Nice mat there. And then what are you, my friend? Put that there. Again, this looks like it is just, I don't know if it's an add-on to the other one, but it looks like it's just whatever card you have there. So I don't know if this is like an extension to this is how they wanted to have that on there. No clue. So that does look like that would give you more of your cards to be actually on the mat itself. So again, not sure if that was the intention, but there you go. There are basically 2 sets of mats for both player, or 2 sets of mats for all 5 players right there. And then finally, the last thing were the ceramic bowl tiles. There should be 4 tiles in here, bowls in here, that they intend for you to put your tokens in. So again, I'm not sure how you would have those organized because there's more than 4 types of tokens in there. But we'll see how that looks here. See what these look like. These are actually kind of excited about. But we've got some more high quality foam here. How am I opening this though? Oh, there we go. The bowls are coming with me though. They're sticking to the top. So these are the bowls right here. These are nice. These are actually, I was not expecting this. That is something. Let's say these are the ceramic bowls. They have the logo in there, and that is actually some nice detail in there. I like those a lot. Don't know how I'm gonna want to use these because again, you're supposed to use them for tokens. So like, there's that. Gives you that little cling to not having when you don't have money and everything. Which again, if you're going to Japan, why not have any money for anything? Who knows? We'll figure that out together. So there is that. I would almost be worried that the wooden tokens would be peel off some of the paint on there. So, or not paint, but like, you know, scuff it up and everything like that. So But these are really nice bowls, so I was not expecting these to be that nice. Sometimes when you get like some premium components and stuff like that, you're like, that was kind of but these are actually nice bowls. So I am impressed with everything in these boxes. So that is the complete, pretty sure, unboxing for Let's Go to Japan from AEG. Let me know down below if you enjoyed this one. Hit the like button if you did. Hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content from the channel, if you'd like to see some gameplay of this one here. And then also, just like I said, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So I have been Eric. This has been Rockshire Gaming, and I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.